Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am Shamz the Goddess, aka Shams Don't Care. I hope everyone's okay. It's Wednesday today, yeah? It's the, if nobody knows, 28th of February. It's 11:11. Oh my God. Wow, January, not February. Why did I say that? 28th of January. Oh my gosh. People, how fast is this year started? Like a month is nearly over. In 2026, before we know it, it's going to be 2027. And we've already started off with drama. Right. If you didn't know, we had all the ice people. If you can hear anything, it's my dogs. Tip-tapping away. Lie down. Come on, Bubba. It's my dogs, people, tip-tapping away. We got some news today about J.Lo and Cole Walliser. He's off the GlamBots. And you know what? It's like a follow-up on the email because apparently he ain't as nice as we thought he was. But I don't know, people, I don't know because I don't really like J.Lo, but does she have to sit there smiling at everyone? Don't know. But anyway, let me start. All my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. Welcome, everyone. If any of my admins come in, people do say hello to them. Also, it is not raining today. It's not snowing. But I do know that a lot of places have got dangerous weather. Be careful. And I've heard that there is a very bad storm coming over to the UK. Not very happy on that. And to answer a question from one of my friends, our island girl, she asked about Prince Andrew. Babes, last time I heard, they said that he ran off to America last year, around summertime. They shipped him off. But I heard he secretly came back. And I don't know. You know what? Watch some of Kel's news, his videos. Very good. Very good. But I'd all for all those that want to catch up on that. There is so much news. All the photos have been leaked. And it turns out that, allegedly, none of the 4 victims were asleep. Even though the police have said that. There's more than one fingerprint. Even someone pointed out about a cigarette butt and things like that. There's a lot of missing evidence, put it that way. Sorry I sound nasally. I cannot help it, darlings. I can't help it. But who cares? Just because I'm nasally does not mean I ain't going to be giving out the news. So, where do we start, people? Oh, yeah, Trump is being signed in today. And Nicki Minaj is going to be there. So you know that everyone's going to be chatting about that on the news. I don't know what he signed in for. I thought he got inaugurated or something back in November. I do not know, people. Do you know what I mean? I think more people are more bothered about Keir Starmer. And I have to say, I'm proud that he took a stand against Greenland with President Trump. I'm very proud of him. If you can hear me, let me know as well. For once, I will, get a lighter that works. I'm having a little break from painting. So let's move on. A couple of weeks ago, J.Lo, people, yeah? Jennifer Lopez, she went around the block to a party. A block party, a nice party. And there's this thing called GlamBot, and it's on the red carpet. So when you go on this GlamBot thing, it's like a camera, and you have to do like a nice little move. Hi, Enigma! Thank you, honey pot. And Enigma, don't forget, you need to email me so I can send you those lip glosses. But J.Lo, I think she was, I don't know what she was promoting, people, because I'm not going to lie, I really should not be biased here, but I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not a J.Lo fan. I don't think celebrities should have attitude But I've got attitude, and J.Lo is a human being. So do we let it? No, I don't know. Do we just say forget about it, J.Lo? You can have an off day. That's another thing, isn't it? When you're a celebrity, do you have to always have a smile on your face? Really? And if you was a celebrity, how many times have we looked down at certain people and we've looked up at certain people that ain't even famous, just people in our lives? So it just tells us that we do judge. So I'm thinking, if I was J.Lo, I'd get peed off. But I ain't gonna be funny. I've been on TV and when people's like, I recognise you. Inside, I was like, at first, you love it, you gloat. After a while, you think, shut up. But I still put a smile on it, no lie. And no lie, my biggest fan, she died choking on a pizza. Allegedly. I reckon her husband done it. But anyways, that's a different story. And that's a true story, no lie. She's only young. Like, I think she's like late 20s. But anyways, J.Lo went on the red carpet, people, and she's looking a mess. I mean, she's looking, nice as usual. Innit, J.Lo? I can't talk because right about now, I look a mess. So J.Lo's looking Enigma. Enigma, the woman choked on the pizza. I don't understand how you can die from choking on a pizza. A pizza? Don't the dough go soft? It must have been a crust, didn't it? It's got to have been a crust. I mean, I didn't even think, would you have seen the pizza shop? Or wherever she got it? I'll tell you what. I liked her drink, I did. She was always smiling. Her husband was a midget, and I heard he was a vile person. You wouldn't believe half the men around here that they look all, like, oh, loving and all that. And then when you find out the gossip, you're like, no, shut up. Anyways, that's a different story. And that's like J.Lo. She's selling her house. Her and that Ben Affleck. They're definitely divorcing. Oh no, she took it off the market. So it's probably sold it. I don't know if they sold it or not, people, but her house was on the market, one of them. I don't know why you need 500. I suppose if you live, I don't know. There is excuses. If you travel a lot, I don't know, hotels can be cheap. I mean, last night I was up all night watching hotels and all the, business class flights and all that. Oh, gosh. I don't care what any of you lot say. You can call me a stuck-up cow. The next flight I'm going on is a business class minimum. I don't think the first class I can afford, but you know what? There was a first class in Air India for $100 that you can afford. No, was it not? Yeah, it was well cheap. I was like, no, but it was shit. Anyways, I don't even know why I'm chatting about that crap. So J.Lo's on the red carpet in a nice little dress, and everyone's like dissing her. And I think they're dissing her because, all her antics lately, the things with the divorce with the husband, her attitude with people anyway, because there has been numerous stories regarding J.Lo and her attitude with people. And, it's a bit like David Beckham's daughter-in-law, Nicola Peltz. She might be a billionaire, but in all them films that she's been in, nobody wants to work with her in Hollywood. And Hollywood will work with anything. If Hollywood will work with the devil, you think they want to work with a human. But no, even Hollywood is picky. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, as J.Lo's taking her picture on the red carpet, it's like the GlamBot. This man called Cole Walliser, is that his name? Yeah? Let's just call him Cole Walliser. Call him Wally Boy. So, the C Wally Boy, he's sitting there, standing there, and he's like, hi, you all right, everyone? Right, and J.Lo's walked over. Now, he will explain more about the GlamBot in a bit, so I'm going to play a bit of the audio of what he said because J.Lo got roasted for having no manners. Apparently, she went on, she ignored Cole, all the other celebrities that have their pictures taken or the video, the GlamBot taken, just so they look nice. It can promote you. I mean, I was even listening to a documentary the other day and they was talking about Hailey Bailey. And I was telling you, she's a lady that's getting sued, the model, that's getting sued for saying that her husband's got a big wee-wee. I mean, what kind of an idiot man is suing because a girl says your penis is too big? I know it was the wife. Let's just be realistic, people. In my humble opinion, you know that man was not complaining. You know the wife was like, did she just say that? His new wife. Did your ex-wife just say that your penis is massive? I hate having it while she's chatting our private business, a dirty whore. Tell her to go with F off. We're suing. And he's like, oh, babes, well, do we have to? Yes, you fucking motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? 10 mil! How am you, babes? So, oh, what's up? What's up? What's the matter? I just said 10 mil. What you barking for? Do you know him? What? You want to come on and say hello, dear? Is it your show? Is it? Is it? Oh, okay. 10 mil. It looks like Daisy wants to take over. She love money. You see her? I see that she can sniff that one from a mile away. And what's the weather like where you are? So where's the time asking? Oh, Enigma, I was thinking about you this morning because I was looking up at Edinburgh University and it's supposed to be really good apparently. And then all the things that you can get in Scotland. Oh my gosh, I think I might just move there. And I was wondering where Scottish Angela's gone, do you know what I mean? I haven't seen her for time. But apart from that, always got the dogs after my spots, innit? Smash that like button, people, when you come in, the thumbs up. Come on, show Shamz some love. Give me a virtual hug by putting the thumbs up. A virtual kiss by putting that thumbs up. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My lips ain't crusty, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. It really ain't, I hope it ain't. I got my vitamins. Anyways, so J.Lo's walked up to Cole and she's ignored him. That's the man that he's the director of the GlamBot people, like the camera. And, you know, it's one of them ones where you turn around and you like, and you look, you know, ethereal. You look like gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, the GlamBot, it's been going for a few years. I genuinely thought that Cole had started it, but it turns out that it was another gentleman that started it, a white gentleman from America. He works on some other program now. I did not write down his name, so I'm very sorry. I'll get the information another time. But anyways, it turns out, yeah, that it wasn't Cole, but the way that Cole, when he's doing his YouTube and his TikTok, you know, like telling us about it, the GlamBots and the celebrities, he always seems to be like acting like he was the one that started it. So I genuinely thought, oh, it's him that's done it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, St. Andrews. Yeah. A lot of people were surprised about St. Andrews University that Prince William went to. And Princess Catherine. So, mad, isn't he? And gosh, have I got a lot of celebrity gossip for you. Like, oh gosh, it's been killing me, people. Babes. I can't help being a gossip queen. I told you, when God was giving out everything, the only line I queued up for was a chatting too much line. Now I'm stuck with no boobs, no bloody batting, I'm Jamaican. No fucking braids. Anyway, it's not that matter. I'm still telling the gossip. So J.Lo's giving Cole dirty looks, yeah. Well, I didn't think she did, to be fair. She walked up, she done her pose, and then she walked off and she waved at other people's camera. She didn't say nothing to Cole. Now, I don't, for all we know, they could have had an, I don't know, argument in the past. For all we know, we don't know. But all we do know is that J.Lo got roasted. The girl got bun up like a turkey cooked by a vegetarian that hates the mother-in-law. Do you know what I mean? She just got bun up, roasted like a nut, like the nutcase she is. In my opinion, people. In my opinion, people. She's a plagiarist as well, so I genuinely don't like her. And welcome everyone coming in as well. I hope you're having a beautiful morning, evening, weekend, whatever. It's just, I don't even know what planet I'm on, so don't even ask me anything else. But I do know about these celebrity gossips. J.Lo was getting roasted and everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. And J.Lo the next day or the days following the roasting from last week or a couple of weeks ago, she went out and luckily a certain magazine spotted J.Lo giving out money to the homeless people. Oh gosh, because that's what she does in her spare time. It's nothing to do with the PR. Trying to save her ego. No. It's to do with J.Lo. She's always had a heart. Oh, sorry, I mean heart. These bitches always had a heart. Yeah? It's beautiful over here. Well, it's a bit cloudy, but I went to get my cough sweets this morning and my Dr. Pepper. Couldn't even drink my alcohol last night. I ran out of Dr. Pepper and then I found a fucking big bottle down the side. What a waste. What's the point in being an alcoholic if you can't even drink? Make that make sense. Anyways, if I've not got Dr. Pepper, I cannot have nothing. And then I found out black people in America are addicted to Dr. Pepper. And then I found out black people are addicted to chicken. I think when black people were born, they implanted us with certain things. I genuinely do. Because why are we all addicted to KFC? Huh? Tell me. Why do we like Dr. Pepper? Why do we prefer Pepsi over fucking Coca-Cola? Make that make sense, people. Anyways, fuck the blackness, fuck being black. So, as J.Lo's giving out her cash, Cole decided to go on his little whatever platform. And I don't know if it was just, he's on YouTube. But I don't know if he's on TikTok because I'm not on there. I don't know if he's on... I am getting back on TikTok. I am going to get back on the old clocky clock. Don't know if that mofo's on there. But I liked Cole. Every time I've watched the GlamBot, I love chicken hot and spicy. I'm me Enigma. You know what? I've been craving chicken and Lexi bought me some yesterday after college. She's like, why don't she text me over phone? Why don't you ever answer me? I've told everyone on God's earth that the phone I'm using right now, it doesn't matter who emails or texts me, the notifications, even though I put them on, they're not going ding, ding, ding. Sometimes it chooses to do it, other times it doesn't. And I'm fed up of trying to work it out. So, it is what it is. And I have been missing a million messages. Like my sister Nina, who texted me the other day. Sorry. I can't tell you what it says. That girl has got a dark mind like me. Oh, shit, But I can't grasp her up because... Kill me. And Nina, she would fucking murder me. I wouldn't. I loves me, my sister. I puts up with me, no fucking way. But anyways, yeah, that one. When I went to her 40th party, I lost my unholy shit. I was gone within a fucking hour with about 20 police outside. No, there's only 4 police cars. So it wasn't that bad. Anyways, and 2 ambulances. So yeah, it was wicked. Anyways, J.Lo got roasted and started giving away money. I mean, people, if I'd have known that this beach was going to fake nice, I would have phoned up all my Americanos and says, quick, get to this certain place. J-Lo's giving away $1 bills. Now, let me tell you a quick story about J-Lo. She really isn't that nice as she's making out. There's a few stories, yeah, where you can talk to, the waitresses and things like that. In England, we haven't got this thing where we have to tip. In America, you do. I've always had a problem with that because I think you should only tip if you like the service. And sometimes I want to tip, but I haven't got the fucking money. If I've only got £10 for a fucking Mackey's, yeah, then where am I getting like the £2 to tip you? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, so if I went to America, which I have done, I can't remember tipping anyone in America. I shall tell you why. I was younger and my family paid for everything. No lie. When I was in America, yeah, I'm like the small black bitch, innit? Serious? I was like traveling from fucking New York to freaking, where's the president live? Washington, innit? Or something like that. I went to that place where my cousin died. She wasn't dead then. Then I travelled to North Carolina. I went everywhere, Florida and shit. Shit, And it was wicked. I've been more than once. I love America. But anyways, and plus you can fly cheaper to Jamaica from, well, I don't know about nowadays. It's just fucking expensive. I mean, I was looking up some flights yesterday and, oh my gosh, I need it. Saying that, the last minute flights aren't so bad. Anyways, I'm going off subject. Hi, everyone. So, J.Lo got roasted, and here's the story. When she was married to Ben Affleck, and I think I also heard through the grapevine, yeah, from a friend of the actual people, I heard that when she was also going out with gay boy A-Rod, little chitchy man over there. Well, he ain't little, he's the A-Rod. He likes the little chitchy mans. Allegedly. So when I loves the gay boys, so are J.Lo. Have you noticed? Like, look at P. Diddy and that. Serious? And you know what? I heard that she couldn't even lay her hands on P. Diddy because he was scared of her. And her fucking... one of P. Diddy's dresser, the one that was holding the umbrella, he was nicking things off J.Lo. But anyway, J.Lo's husbands used to give husbands and ex-boyfriends, when they was giving away tips, this bitch would go absolutely ape. She would go ape shit, peeps. And she's like, wah! And she would take the tips back. Like, really? So you expect me to believe that when J.Lo got roasted for the GlamBot the other day, yeah? Within 2 days, TRZ, every magazine and all that, there was parked outside as this dumbass has just pulled up, notoriously pulled up and started giving out cash to the homeless. Really? Really? Come on, J.Lo. That's the oldest trick in the book. It's older than them pussy hairs of yours. I shit you not, them grey hairs. You could not make this up. But anyway, so we know as this stingy little bitch. And then when I was watching her dance moves the other day, I thought, for fuck's sake, I've done professional dancing as well. And I don't mean just as a stripper. I mean, I did do dancing. I'm not lying. You wouldn't think it. Everyone knows my daughter's done dancing. There's won awards for it, the law. But she done street dancing. Back in my days, the only street dancing I was doing was like carnivals and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? In Jamaica and that. Winding up our batty, doing the TikTok. If anyone remembers that, you're in my age group. I'm an admin on Shane Unstoppable's channel. That's that black man from Jamaica. And he's blind. And he's doing wicked on his channel. I'm so fucking proud. And I was on the other morning as his admin, and he was telling some stories about Jamaica, and it was so brilliant to hear it. Anyways, let's get back, Shamz, because you just keep chatting and people want to hear the story, Jamaica. Bumbleclot, I chat too much. So, Cole wanted to address... you're right, Dory. What a fucking name. What was your old name? I can tell, yeah, from all the comments that you've made before. No lie. Give me a couple of minutes to work it out. Anyways, so J.Lo's on the GlamBots. Everyone's going, she's rude as feisty. She didn't say hello to Cole. In my humble opinion, people, I do think she was a bit rude. I do think, you know what, J.Lo, you could have just said, oh, hi, Cole, do your pose, and say, like, bye, just walk away. Because at the end of the day, she did wave straight away at the other cameras. And it's like, bitch, you just on GlamBot. You know that everyone's going to be looking at you going, oh my gosh, J.Lo, you look so gorgeous. Oh my God, look at her. Wow, look at the fucking dress. Look at the dress. J.Lo, I can't believe you're like 600 years old and you look so nice. What did you use? Cocoa butter. What essential oils? Did you bathe in milk? Did you bathe in the ass's milk like Cleopatra? Standard. Hashtag standard. So, we had all that crap going on, people, yeah. Then, you know, Dorian Gray never ages until he looks in the mirror. I'm lying. Has she had plastic surgery, J.Lo? You know what? I've never even wondered about her. I just have never been interested in J.Lo. Beyonce, like, I've never heard a rumour about Beyonce having plastic surgery either. You know, none of the Destiny's Childs, to be fair. Oh, there's a massive kicking off with them and the bloody dad. I can't believe I didn't tell you like that story. With Matthew Knowles and that. Oh, gosh. With a Destiny's Child reunion. And Beyonce's changed her music style. Anyway, getting back to J.Lo, the latest news you will hear about her is she was supposed to have sold her house and she's now took it off the market. This is yesterday, I don't know why. But I'm going back to Cole. Cole was addressing the rumours about J.Lo being rude, and this is what he says, people.
You get asked all the time, who was the worst GlamBot? Who was the meanest? Who was the rudest? And honestly, everybody on the internet needs to just calm down. Now, I'm not here to tell anybody how they should feel, but there was only one other person outside of J.Lo that was in that conversation, and that person
I am painting.
These are some things that have actually been a while, but there's never really been a chance to sort of like talk about the world at which the GlamBots exist. But now, I guess, is a great time to talk about what it's like on the carpet. The first thing to know about doing GlamBots is that GlamBots are completely elective. Nobody's forcing you to do these things. If you want to do it, you can. If you're in a bad attitude, you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. So anybody that stops, I already like you because...
Let me tell you something. If I saw a GlamBot camera, I am on the first one that'll be, mate, I'll be like, move. And then I really want my picture taken. Strike a pose, Vogue. They are really. They don't need to be replaced anymore. Do you know what I mean? I was saying to my friend's sister this morning about aging. She's talking about this lady, this white lady, and I says, I remember like when she was 20 odd, when I was a kid, and this woman, she's 20 odd, and she never ever looks old, and she's always got the beautiful smile. Fucking hell. I worry about people that smile too much because they're hiding a lot of misery, in my humble opinion. But it doesn't matter. But if I was on GlamBot, let me tell you, I will pretend, major word, to act shy. But I'll be looking for that fucking camera from the time my feet hits the red carpet. And I'm in them big fucking 6-inch heels. And I know I'm looking fucking hot because I do scrub up all right when I make an effort. And you know I'm going to be looking fucking hot. You know I've read that bloody invite, so I know exactly how to dress. And I will be looking for the camera, and every minute I'll be doing my little looks like, hey, ooh. You know what I mean? Showing off and all that shit. I can give two flying fucks. Swear down I would. And I know that all of you lot, if you had the balls, you'd have done it too. So anyway, he's explaining, and I will let this one play so you know what he looks like, about what happened with J.Lo.
All the time. Who was the worst GlamBot? Who was the meanest? Who was the rudest? And honestly, everybody on the internet needs to just calm down. Now, I'm not here to tell anybody how they should feel, but there was only one other person outside of J.Lo that was in that conversation, and that person was me. These are some things I've actually wanted to say for a while, but there's never really been a chance to sort of like talk about the world at which the GlamBots exist. But now, I guess, is a great time to talk about what it's like on the carpet. The first thing to know about doing GlamBots is that GlamBots are completely elective. Nobody's forcing you to do these things. If you want to do it, you can. If you're in a bad attitude, you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. So anybody that stops, I already like you because you're taking the time to do my thing, and this is generous of you because you don't have to do it.
I agree.
2, red carpets are so insane. All of the celebs are like getting ushered to like, hey, do this thing, do this thing, do this thing. As you're walking in between stuff, people are screaming at you. It's just a really crazy environment. So when people land on the GlamBot, like sometimes they don't know what they're walking up to. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about like J.Lo here. I'm talking about a ton of celebrities in the past that sort of...
That's in the past. Everyone, if I've heard of a GlamBot and I'm a 44-year-old saddle sitting in fucking West Brom, Birmingham, then I'm pretty sure celebrities on a red carpet has heard of the GlamBot. So let's not pretend.
Kind of like a little like, what's going on? It's just because it's just so crazy. The third thing, these celebrities, they're at work. They're there to do a thing, to promote their show, to be a guest, to be a presenter. They're working. So some people, chatty at work. Some people, not so chatty at work.
I do agree with that. Some people are naturally shy. Some people aren't. I do know a few people that like to keep their work relationship away from, and I think it's very sensible. I'm not that kind of a person because I'm too much of a fucking chatty cunt. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean? My mouth's just blah, 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 blah. Hi, you all right? I'm Shamz. What you doing? This is where I live. This is my number. Hi. You know, little Miss fucking Desperado over here. Try and make everyone feel a bit fucking welcome. Tells you about my insecurities, innit? But that's what I'm like. But not everyone's like that. And when I was younger, it was hard to look at people and think, don't they like me? Is that why they're being like ignorant? But there wasn't being ignorant. It's just some people are a lot more. Sorry, I'm a lot more chatty than a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? So I had to learn how to restrict my fucking tongue and hold myself back and realize that, you know, some people, I'm stepping in their boundaries, I'm making them feel uncomfortable. And I'm a huggy person and things like that. Not everybody's like that. So, you know, as I've grown older, I've learned, what would you wear on the red carpet? Enigma, come on. The sexiest dress going. High heels and a sexy dress. And it'd have to be something very weird because I'm just weird. Albion. I'm not I'm West Bromwich Albion, babes. But when I was my baby father was him and his family were wolves. My adopted dad, he was wolves. But I'm Albion. I like Albion. Only because of the colour. If your cottage green, that's just down the road from me. No lie, I'm in Tipton. Shit, you know, that's about fucking 5 minutes away. I could catch a taxi down to yours now. There's our bash. As my fucking, one of my best friends. As the baddest Muslim bitch I've met. Well, I don't know. I've got a few bad fucking Muslim bitch friends. You know what I mean? I've got a few bad bitch friends. So, and everyone, don't forget, the video I done yesterday was like 3 hours on my other channel. I just put it on private. Yeah, because I'm that bitch. I will be doing one later on after I've got my non-beauty sleep because I can't be arsed. Anyways, so Cole, yeah, with his long, he looks like a fucking tiger, innit he? Like, on a real. I'm going to show you the picture. If I can fucking see. And for once, I haven't got no earrings in.
So with that world set, I do get asked all the time, who was the worst GlamBot? And honestly, I don't have an answer. I mean, literally, I've never felt that people were like rude to me in that moment. The world is just so crazy that like when people are distracted or like less chatty or like thinking about other stuff, I don't take it personally. And even with J.Lo, like I didn't take it personally. I didn't feel rude in that moment. I think there's a couple things that sort of like added to the fuel of this idea. One, like she's just down to business. The carpet was closed. She's ready to go inside. She knew what she was gonna do. You know, she.
Shut up, J.Lo ain't down to business. She's just a feisty bitch. On the real. I'm trying to stick up for J.Lo, yeah. But she's a talentless bitch. I'm not Hispanic, but I don't think if I was Hispanic, I'd be ashamed to have that representing the Hispanic women. I'm not lying. She ain't no fucking consuelo, is she? She ain't an hard worker. Anyway, Cole, and I reckon Cole's just saying this to save his fucking career.
Fortunate that the position was she was facing away from me, so I am talking to her. She is looking away, but she's getting ready for the move. And in the moment, I'm not like, hey, like turn around and look. Like I knew what she was doing. She was getting ready. I knew she was getting ready. I knew it was late. We were just like getting through it. That moment didn't feel rude. Another one people talk about is Cara Delevingne
Jenny from the block
at the Oscars, and like people were like commenting like, oh, she's so rude. But like I thought she was super sweet. I think the very start of the clip, she kind of like rolled up her eyes and like walked up. I honestly didn't even see her rolled up.
He diverts to Cara Delevingne, and he's like, oh, she was rolling her eyes, blah, blah, blah. At the time when Cara is doing that, I don't like that fucking caterpillar-eyed bitch either, because them eyebrows need fucking plucking. I don't know if she thinks she looks like Brooke Shields from back in the day, but no, you don't look good. I'm sorry. I look like a fucking cave woman. I could tell that one had lemonade vibes from a mile away. I thought if I saw me, I'd be wanting to be downstairs, if you know what I mean. That's just my humble opinion. Hold on, let me just put this back in my slipper. I got some magnetic things to stop my feet from hurting. So, yeah, J.Lo songs. You couldn't name them. That's because she never wrote any. Mic drop. You could say, hey, Marie, and that wrote the tunes. You know what I mean? I sang them. Even Sierra. This bitch don't know how to fucking dance, let alone write. The fuck? I remember coming back from Jamaica, yeah. And that love don't cost a thing. No, it wasn't that one. It was that first one. If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? No, I wouldn't, J.Lo. Are you fucking mad, baby? And then I went with Puffy. Mate, from that time, I already hated the beach. So from the time I started going with that goofy teeth, oh my gosh, I've never liked Puffy. Ever. There's a few of them I don't fucking like, and I got reason. But anyway, and not that he's done anything to me, you fucking mad, I'll punch that dickhead in his throat. And if the police are listening, it's a joke, it's a joke. Anyways, so Cole carries on saying this, yeah. And he's talking about Cara Delevingne. I don't know why he brings her up, because there's a lot of other celebrities that have done GlamBots that were worse. And Cara, at the time, she was allegedly, I will say this, we all know she was highly strung on drugs. And I don't know if she was at the party, but she was going through a very hard time. So why are you bringing that up? J.Lo ain't going through no fucking hard time. She's just a feisty little bitch.
If I did, I would have cut it out. And again, I never felt that was rude. And anybody's ever commented below, like, hey, this person's rude, I've never thought of it. People obviously have been going ham,
yes, you
making
have.
their own posts, doing their own thing. And I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do, but I am here to just tell you my experience. Not only
that's because you couldn't.
Anybody, you know what I mean? I've never felt anybody was like rude to me.
Yes, you did.
People are at work, they're rushed, the world is crazy, and I never take it personal. I do want to thank all you guys for watching the content, for commenting, for having my back on things. I love all you guys. It's been so cool to see these GlamBots grow over the years. And I'm just like so honored to bring you this cool content. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next carpet.
So that's what he said last week, people. And then some people came out with, they were asking Cole in an email how much it is. And this was a few years ago, and I did report on this a couple of days ago. They was asking Cole about, check out the video if you want. It's got J.Lo on it in the title. It's only about a few days old. Anyways, it's got on that video that I was playing what a few people were saying. They've tried hiring him. Staff back in the day was saying that he paid crap, shitty wages. But yet he was asking so much for the GlamBot. So someone was like, oh, I want to hire you for a wedding. And he's like, do you know how much the wedding costs? No, sorry, do you know how much it is to hire me? Well, no, that's why we're fucking asking, you donut. And then he turned around, he said it could be between $10,000 to $1 million. $1 million to hire a fucking camera. What's he think this camera? What is it, a fucking telescope that can shoot to fucking Neptune? Serious? What's he working for, NASA? Is the camera that special? Really? Talking about NASA people, we'll do that show on my smaller channel. Because apparently, or the astronauts and back, and they're a bit sick after they've been touching unknown things in the sky. I wonder what they're bringing back to Earth. I thought that's a fucking spider, then it's my hair. Anyways, so Cole has just done another video after he got roasted for being rude. Because when he started getting famous on the GlamBot, and people were emailing him saying, oh, how much is it to hire you for a private party? It seems like Cole was like, do you know that we only work for, you know, the red carpet, we work for the gala, we work for the Oscars, we work for the this, we work for the that. Are you sure you can afford it? He was very dismissive, very rude. And he didn't realise that the people that he were talking to were billionaires, millionaires, self-made as well. So because he'd never heard of them, he just dismissed them. After saying, you know, you don't know what the prices are. And they're like, I know, I'm asking, what's the fucking price, you dickhead? And then he's like, it ranges between 10K and 1 million. So I don't think you can afford it. So a lot of people were like, is this the same Cole? Because every time we saw him on any kind of social media, this man comes across like a fucking angel. I'm not lying. He's like, hi, you're right. Hi, everyone. I love you. 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 You know, one of them fucking retards. The arse lickers. And I think to myself, I can understand when he's working with celebrities, they've got attitude. So I can understand he wants the GlamBot being done. In my eyes, people, I didn't realise that the GlamBot had been going on for so many years. And I also didn't realise how popular the GlamBot was. I also didn't realise that Cole didn't start the GlamBot, even though the way he presents himself and the way he presents the GlamBot, he is trying to make out like he was the one that started it, which I think is a bit deceiving on the public, but that's neither here or there. So he got roasted for being a bit big amongst his boots, you know what I mean? And he's made an apology video since then. And oh, well done. This is the thing.
Some emails that I sent years ago that resurfaced recently.
So he's gonna, on this audio, people, in my eyes, I'm gonna show you quickly. It looks like Mans has been crying, innit? I don't know if you can see because I've got my curtains up and shit like that. But it doesn't look like the normal Cole, you know, the hair's flashing like a fucking Leo the leopard or the lion, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Mans don't look like that though, does he? So he's like, I know you caught me out. But you're going to hear it now. Cole's doing the opposite. Normally when people get caught out, yeah, they try and deflect and they try and chat fucking bear shit, innit? Do you know what I mean? But now Cole's like, I'm just going to address it. He ain't ruining his reputation because he knows a lot of people are like, is that you really then? So every time we saw you on GlamBot, he was just putting on a nice, I'm a nice guy act. Is that what he's doing? So this is what he says, because he got called out by a lot of ex-staff and he got called out by a lot of rich people who returned down for the GlamBot because he didn't think that they were good enough. Their money wasn't good enough. Now, I love someone. I was listening on a Bible lesson this morning, and I'm quickly going to give it to you. It was something about, it was from the source as well. I like that show. It was something about forgiveness. Because it says, you know, when you forgive someone, you should never bring certain things up. And, you know, with me, I thought I was a very forgiving person. But I'm forgiving. And it's like that person says, this, what it was, there was a rapper, and he was, I don't know what no, he wasn't even a rapper. I think he's an actor called Tracy something. And he was walking around and everyone's filming him, blah, 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 taking pictures. He must have been doing an event. And this homeless man came up to him. And the homeless man said, "Oh, you're right." And he looked at the homeless man and he went, "I remember you." And the homeless man was like, "Can you please help me?" And he went, "Are you fucking mad?" He says, "You bullied me bad when I was younger. Like, you literally fucked my life up. No, I won't fucking help you." And the man was like, "Yeah, but I'm homeless. I'm homeless." And he went, "Well, that ain't my problem." By verbatim. "And we got a problem." So he's like, "That ain't my problem, bitch." Do you know what I mean? And I thought to myself, in reality, everyone listening to this story, you would think, and be truthful, if someone was bullying you, and everyone's like, "Forgive him," how do you know that bullying didn't wreck this person's life? You think because people have grown up that whatever they went through in childhood doesn't shape their life. You must be fucking stupid. Regardless of whether you got bullied or not, everything that happened in your childhood and the people around you will shape exactly how you think now. Some people will see that you're weak and vulnerable and they'll fucking try and take advantage. Especially if you've been a victim. You'll find some people, a lot of victims will have a victim mentality. They let people in because they're used to people taking the piss with them. And it's a norm. And you know, with Cole, I think he's the kind of person, I think he was bullied when he was younger. And when he got a bit of balls and a bit famous, it went to his head. That's what I think. And the only reason I think that is because of the backstories that he's been given. You know, when he's like, "I'm half Chinese or Philippine, whatever, and I'm half this. And, you know, I grew up in Canada and blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, you know what, Cole? I thought I was the worst victim growing up. And I kept a lot of things to myself. And then when I started talking, I realised that after the shit I went through ain't nothing compared to a lot of people I know. A lot of us can put up with certain things until, you make or break. I decided to break. Standard. But, people that are still going through abuse don't think you're weak. And I think the way Cole portrays himself is pandering to people. But I do like this apology. And I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it. And I used to be the queen of breaking news. So I thought I'd break this one. So this is what he's saying, and he looks like, to me, he's crying. He's got his hair pinned up. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's a good PR stunt. He's got a plain T-shirt on. I'm not lying. You can see it here. Plain T-shirt on, nothing on. He's looking very, what's that word? Starts with an S. Sullen and that. Do you know where I'm coming from? He's just like, "Oh, look at me." To me, that's a PR stunt. But Well done. Well done, well done. Yeah. I've got to be careful as well. I don't show the fucking kids across the school. And I'm decorating my room, so I want to surprise a lot of people.
I sent years ago that resurfaced. I want to talk about some emails.
He's taking accountability.
That I sent years ago that resurfaced recently. The tone in these emails was dismissive and curt, and that is not okay. In 2019, I didn't have a team around me. It was just myself. I edited every single video. I answered every single email, and I was overwhelmed. But that is not an excuse. Everything lands on me.
I agree.
I think the hardest part about all of this is being labeled racist. I'm half Chinese, and growing up, issues of identity, race, and belonging deeply affected me, and I would never intend to inflict that onto anybody else.
Standard.
But I do understand that reading these emails, people could be upset and assume bias, especially given the frequency at which people of color experience being dismissed. And so I take responsibility for my words, regardless of what my intent was.
Did you hear that? Regardless of what my intent were. So in other words, and the reason I bring this up, and the reason I did tell you there was a white man that started the GlamBot, it wasn't Cole. And this man has never got praise for starting it. He's never, said, oh, it was my idea, even though it was. It was his idea to film. He's even come out in the last couple of days, the actual person that created the GlamBot, to tell us what exactly how it was created. And I think that's why Cole has made the video, because this person has been a bit disappointed. And he's like, you know what, Cole, I've given you all the accolade. I've made you take the accolade. I've never come out and said anything. And you made it like, it's all you, blah, 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 blah. I was doing GlamBot as a director for 5 years. Now, Cole has said doing GlamBot is to springboard him into, GlamBot's not going to last forever. Not everyone's going to be interested in the next 10 years. We never know. But, just in case, we never know what the world is changing so fast. It's ridiculous. But I can understand where he's coming from. And I'm going to play the rest of this. I'm going to play the full one and let the dogs out while I'm playing it. Because the dogs, if they fucking shit on my floor, I'll kick off.
Emails that I sent years ago that resurfaced recently. The tone in these emails was dismissive and curt, and that is not okay. In 2019, I didn't have a team around me. It was just myself. I edited every single video. I answered every single email, and I was overwhelmed. But that is not an excuse. Everything lands on me. I think the hardest part about all of this is being labeled racist. I'm half Chinese, and growing up, issues of identity, race, and belonging deeply affected me, and I would never intend to inflict that onto anybody else. But I do understand that reading these emails, people could be upset and assume bias, especially given the frequency at which people of color experience being dismissed. And so I take responsibility for my words, regardless of what my intent was. I also want to acknowledge people's concerns that they were mistreated or felt dismissed or treated less than on the red carpet. Live events move really fast, and I would never want someone to come see me and leave feeling that way. But I do understand that it could happen, and it did happen, and for that, I am sorry. I'd like to think that I have grown a lot in the past 7 years, and I always want to treat everybody with respect that they deserve, but clearly more could be done, and I can do better. And so that's a thing that I want to focus on, improving and just working towards being better. These are just some thoughts that have been weighing on me that I wanted to share. And so thanks for watching.
Right. So everyone, that was what Cole was saying. This one was literally 7 hours ago. So we made this video 7 hours ago, people. So yes, I do call me breaking news. You heard it here first. Well, you probably heard it on his, but you know. That's why I didn't talk about it. Put the stamp on it, peeps. Put the stamp on it, book. Make me feel good. Make me do a call. In fact, make me be a J.Lo. Talentless. But you know, up there. Got my own arse. So yeah. That's what Cole says, people. I will be back, hopefully, because my sleep pattern's rubbish. I will be back later on my smaller channel. If you don't know what it is, it's not even Shamz the Goddess, but if you do type in Shamz the Goddess, you'll see a picture of my face. Join that channel as well. If you want more breaking news, come on this channel, especially if you want anything to do with celebrities, royal family. I'll try and make it a bit more serious and a bit more shorter. I always do a show that's gonna make it last. I try and do between 20 minutes and then, you know, an hour on here. The other show we can go for any time. Hi Ash, it's my brother, people. My little brother Ashley, I'm your bab. Ash, press the thumbs up, baby boy. I ain't seen you for a couple of days. What a bumbleclot. Ash, look at you window now. In the kitchen. In your home. And have a look at them curtains, Ash. Can you see through my room? Because I ain't got your bloody new number to be texting you. And I was going to ask you if you could see, you know, like in the night time. Let me know, bro. I don't want to be coming out of the bath and I got them perverts watching me. And let me know who the neighbours are. People, if you're wondering why I'm asking that, it's because my baby brother, Ashley, he lives at the back of me. Well, not literally at the back, like he's got his own place. But it's... We couldn't even... Ash, I couldn't even jump to get to your yard. I'd have to walk around. It's in the next street, but he can see. I can see into his kitchen. And he can see into my back. So, sometimes... Can't you see through them? I've just drawn them. Can you see the butterfly, Ash? It's a butterfly pattern. I fucking love them. Ashley, I've been doing up the yard. I'm going to finish painting up today now. OMG, I might put some tunes on. Can you see the butterflies? OMG. I've waited so long for these curtains, people. Well, Ashley, I'll be back later on with some Reddit stories on the Goddess channel. Okay. I'm missing out, bro. I love ya. But I'm going to put my tunes on. I've been hoovering and building these things, like, you know, them wardrobe things. They're lovely. And I might stick some stickers on them. I don't know, you know. I might not paint that. Because it might match that. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I think I've just got a brand new idea, Ash. OMG, your sister's just had a brand new idea. I love you, babes. Right, Enigma, 10 mil. Everyone else that has joined me, everyone thank my admins. As usual, you know what? Brilliant community, brilliant fucking admins. If anyone takes my admins, I will not be happy. I'm a very jealous bitch. Just saying. Don't know one guy. Give me have you sound to me. Yeah, I'm fed up with people asking. Fuck it off. On that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, my darlings. And Cole, fair play. Have a wonderful midweek, everyone. Don't stress about no problems. There's always someone worse than you. Do one thing today to make yourself happy. Yeah? Don't make no one bring you down. If you've come this far in fucking life, yeah, don't give up. If you give up, we're done. Me and you are done. We're done. Don't no one ever give up. You know you got one goal for today. You got a goal for the end of the week. You got a goal for the end of the month, which is nearly done. My goal is just to stay fucking alive. And I bought my shit. So if I die today, yeah, I don't want to. But if I did, I'll be all right dying because I'll be like, you know what? I actually got half the shit that I wanted. Boom! There you go, mofos. Love ya, bye!